Shane Bryant was from Birmingham, and he was known as a money man. He was also a father, a son, and brother. Now, when I say that Shane was a money man, that was by any means necessary, even if it meant robbing an establishment like Co-op. Sadly, that decision would cost him his life. Shane Bryant was 29 years old, and he was part of a three-man gang that stormed a local Co-op in Ashby-de-la-zouch in Leicestershire on July 13th, 2017. Armed with items such as baseball bat and golf clubs, the trio thought that they could simply walk into the shop, get the staff to hand over the money, no one gets hurt, and then they could make their escape. The three men wore dark clothing and also balaclavas. Now, it was said that Shane was the one who had the baseball bat and his friend had the golf club. The third person was actually the getaway driver, waiting nearby in the Audi. However, Shane, who was described by officers as extremely muscular, dragged a woman staff member away from the Co-op counter, demanding her to open the safe at roughly 10 p.m. The woman was dragged this way and that way, and of course, Shane acted in an aggressive manner. The staff member was so afraid that she opened the safe. Now, with cash in hand, Shane Bryant and his mate attempted to flee to the waiting Audi. However, just next door, 8 people, including a retired police officer and also an off-duty police officer, heard commotions such as an alarm and panic shouts. They saw Shane and his mate trying to run. Now, Shane's friend escaped through a gap in the gate, while Shane was chased by good Samaritans. Confronted, a struggle ensued, where Shane started to brawl with the people that tried to stop him and keep him there, to the point where it was alleged that Shane had actually knocked a man off his feet to the ground and then football in the head. Again, panicked, angry, agitated, and adrenaline pumping, Shane tried to make another run for it, but it was said that he had slipped and knocked his head on the ground, falling backwards. Shane was quickly pounced on and detained by the Good Samaritans. In this time, Shane's driver had bumped the curb and made a direct line for Shane and the witnesses, trying to flee him. Now, people says that the retired police officer was forced to drag Shane out of the car's path. However, other people says that the retired police officer used unreasonable force and actually struck Shane before pushing his head into the ground and keeping him in a headlock. Shane was detained for 17 minutes and 2 seconds. It then quickly became apparent that Shane was in a bad way, so he was rushed to the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham, where tragically he died 2 days later. Now, this incident divided a lot of people. Some people says that the retired police officer and the off-duty police officer had actually restrained Shane and acted bravely to the point where they deserve medals. Other people says, of course, that just because a person robbed a Co-op, he did not deserve to die for his actions. No matter which way you look at it, it's losses all around. For the retired police officer, the off-duty police officer, the woman that opened the safe, and for Shane Bryant's friends and family, condolences. Stay safe.